Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? This episode's a bit different because I accidentally left my microphone muted while recording it. So if you like this style better, please leave a like and comment to let me know. And welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. Attention all students. Today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard where I'll explain in more detail. This girl again? I feel like I need a lock for my door. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You've all learned much within the walls of our fine academy, even though I literally just got here. Now, it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture, discover the Pokémon that live here, and get to know the people, too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? Others will be there to help you, too. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin! Onward! My own treasure, huh? I wonder what that'll be. Tomoya, it's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Cyclozar, we're riding out. Take care, everyone, and remember, the Great Crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for, Leo? Let's go! Well, I was waiting for the game to give me control of my camera, finally. And she's stopping me again. Leo! The treasure hunt! It's finally starting! What do they mean by treasure? Yeah, fair question, since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Naranja Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure, necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help people out in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know. This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself a destination? You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That gets you on your way easy. How's that for a student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage? Arvin? Insider advantage? Sheesh, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he check out the gyms. It's up to Leo whether he goes. Leo's gonna have his hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the lairs of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. En serio? Don't go filling his head with weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite him along. It's up to Leo whether he goes, right? Grr. Leo, your phone's ringing.
Hey Leo, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one got their own base. I need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out, from a distance. And heads up, that the bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews, and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's location to your phone for you.
The Team Star bases have been added to your map app. Starfall Street? I don't want to fall on the street.
Good luck with those bases. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards each time you beat one.
Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? And Team Star? Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Leo's problem. That's right, because he's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me.
I thought it was up to Leo to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you said, Nimona and Arvin?
How do you know my...
I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Leo. Bye.
What was that all about? Leo, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. How did she send me this without even taking her phone out? Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do, Leo. Go where you want and do what it is you really want to do the most. A treasure of our very own. For me, that's gotta be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've had in your life. Ah, yes! Arg, what'd you come out for? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. Yes, yes! It seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Leo? Yeah! Whoa, it transformed! Now it really looks like some kind of weird Cyclozar. Long as you've got Koraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Howdy as your cloister. Yeah, maybe. Well, if you're going to search out for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out from the East Gate. But since Leo's actually headed to take on some gems, I'd say go to the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Ugh, man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. Who are you calling little buddy? Bro. I'll head to a gym. See you around, Leo. Yo, why is he looking at me like that? Look at his face. Now, after that, I went to go shopping. Because I really needed to get rid of this hat. I don't know what they were thinking with this hat. So I go over to the hat shop, and most of what they just had were sports caps, and I'm not gonna run around with a sports cap. But then I find the Gatsby cap. These classic English hats. And as soon as I saw the one in black leather, I knew I had to get it. So then after the hat shop, I visited the glasses shop, where I picked up some half-rim sunglasses in red, followed up by going to the sock store and buying red plaid high socks. And if you know me, you know how much I love my plaid. I considered going into the shoe store next door and decided against it, and instead went to the cafe. While my character is enjoying his coffee, let me talk a bit about mine today. I went back and revisited the pumpkin creme brulee coffee grounds that I got the other day, this time making an iced coffee instead of a hot coffee, and it was significantly better as an iced coffee. So I'm glad about that because I love pumpkin as a flavor, and I'll definitely be trying it again, although I'm not sure if it beat the other two I had the other day. Now, before I start heading to the West Gate, as I do intend on challenging the gyms before the Titans, I do pick up an extra accessory, a pair of black gloves. Now that we're looking all stylish, I do take a little bit of extra time to explore Mesagosa here. First, talking to this lady who really does not like online shopping. I'm not a huge fan of shopping online. Nothing beats being able to see the finished product. Then purchasing a yarn ball for Lobster and Batman to play with when we have a picnic. And then running into a lady who calls herself the Size Raider. Hey, did you know a Pokemon of the same species comes in all sorts of sizes? Take my Pachirisu. It's easy to see the difference between them, right? Me? I've got a sharp eye. I can tell the exact size of a Pokemon just by looking at it. Want me to judge how big or small your Pokemon are? Which Pokemon do you like me to check? And it turns out Lobster here is of perfectly average size, a gold standard. Now Batman is, and I quote, a good sight bigger than average, quite the specimen. Now, as we all know, it's not about the size of the Pokemon, but how you use them. Some exceptions may apply. After that, I found a rare candy in an alleyway, which is kind of weird, and I wouldn't recommend eating sweets off the floor. And our final stop being the Delibird presents somebody told us about when we first entered Mesagosa. Our goal here was to pick up a charcoal to boost the fire type attacks of our dear Lobster. And after quickly giving it to him, we're ready to head off to the West Gate to finally begin our adventure. And... oh no, who could this be? I swear, if it's Nimona. She's had to have put a tracker on us or is watching us with binoculars, which either way is very weird. Hey, it's me, Nimona. Trust me, I know. We should call and catch each other up on how things are going from now on. You decided to set out heading west from the school, right, Leo? Starting from there, you'll be pretty close to Cortando. That's where you'll find the Bug-type gym. You can go take on the gym leader if you want. Of course, Bug-type is weak to us, so we got this in the bag. I'm sure you can beat her, Leo. Good luck. I'll call you soon. And with that, and leaving the gate, we finally enter the great outdoors. Now, right out the gate, there isn't too much to see out here, although there are these fletchling, and oh, there Lobster goes, killing them all. Which is then immediately followed up by challenging this little kid to a battle? I can't believe I forgot to imbibe ingredients. Maybe a rumble will calm my rumbling tummy. You were challenged by Noah the student, with very odd eyes. Noah the student sent out Scatterbug, which Lobster should make short work of. And with the incineration of this little kid's bug, we win! Oh, wait, she still has a Drifloon, which is a very odd choice for a child to have. As you may know, Drifloon are known to kidnap children. Since this isn't a grass or bug type, this one will go on for a little more than one round, but Drifloon will still fall prey to Lobster in the end. Lobster actually getting afraid and flinching from the balloon's attack. But with one more ember, and the battle's over. And we're gonna steal this little kid's lunch money. I'm so disappointed. And 352 Poké is ours. I spend a little bit of extra time observing the local wildlife, including this cute little Smoliv, which I did not turn around and kill. And then I stole a coin from a little Gimmighoul next to the Pokemon Center. And then I see this beam of light in the distance, so I make my way over there, careful not to slip in the river, because I'm pretty sure I can't swim. And, oh, sorry little Pikachu, I didn't see you there. So Terra raid battles are pretty cool, because you can find some abnormal Pokemon with different Terra types than you already have. So let's hop into this one, where we're going against an Ice Terra type Snom. Snom being a Pokemon I haven't really used before, and would be cool to put on a team. And it's got a little butt on its face. Now, let's see who our AI teammates are. Starting off so far, looking good. And Brooklyn, I know that place. And to speed through this battle really quickly, because it's nothing more than just mashing a couple of buttons, taking out this Terra-type Snom is no problem for our little lobster here. These Terra raids, of course, being a good source of XP, money, and other item drops. As well as a good source of Pokemon that you might not otherwise obtain by this point. Now, I'm going to definitely catch Snom here and add it to my team, at least temporarily. I'm really not sure what I'd want to name it. And if we throw a really snazzy throw here, our ball becomes terrestrialized, and we catch it. I'm not actually sure if you can fail catches in Terra raids, and I don't really want to find out, so we'll leave that for another day. And after we catch Snom, of course, we get to see our rewards for the battle. And Snob's data has been registered to the Pokédex. It eats snow that has accumulated on the ground. It prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it'll eat its way up a mountain, aiming for the peak. Now, I'm not going to give Snom a nickname, because I'm not sure if it'll be one of our final party members. After remounting Koraidon, I realize I see this lit up beam in the distance that's not a raid, but looks more like a Pokemon with aura, and I'm not talking about the brain rot kind. So I go over there and I see this stanced up Meowth. Absolutely insane aura pouring out of every single part of this Meowth's body. And it terrestrializes right in front of me as a wild Pokemon. A flying type Meowth. Now, normally I wouldn't run away from a battle, but it being 3 levels above me and terrestrialized meant Lobster may not have been up for the task. And he gets scratched pretty hard. So I try to run away twice and fail, and then get hit by an aerial ace from a terrestrialized Meowth, doing a lot of damage to Lobster. And not wanting to lose him again, I do try to run away and get away safely. Now, this isn't a surrender, this is a tactical retreat, because I don't want little Lobster to die again, and if anything happens to Batman, I won't hear the end of it. Then I travel nearby to another local raid den and see that it's a shelter. And I decide, maybe life's not my cloister today. I move on, heading to Cortondo. Now, Cortondo is this farming town, so right outside of it, you'll see all these fields of trees and crops, and also a lot of bees. Bees that I do send Lobster after, but his stubby little legs are not benefiting him too well, as he can only catch up to them once they get tired and stop running. Now, I quickly level up Lobster using the candy we have in our pocket, teaching him the new move, Incinerate, which will be very effective against this bug-type gym. Speaking of which, we finally reach after our short journey here. Now, I do have to jump over this wall. Thankfully, Koraidon does have good jumping power, and we can talk to these 2 NPCs. You have come to Cortondo right in the middle of our Olive Harvest Festival. The gym test here serves as part of the festival too. Our gym leader here in Cortondo is the battling baker herself, Katie. Don't let her sweet looks fool you into letting your guard down. And then we go inside, and we can finally start our Pokemon League battle. And it's Nimona. Oh, hey, Leo. Came to see this gym, huh? That can only mean one thing. You're out to earn some gym badges and take on the Pokemon League, aren't you? Yes, I am. Astute observation. Yes, I knew it. I'm so glad I asked you to do it. Before you can battle the gym leader, you've got to pass a certain challenge set by them. They're gym tests. Every gym test is different, and if you ask the lobby staff about it, they'll tell you what's up. Here, have these. When you use them, consider it me healing up your Pokemon for you. And we've obtained 3 super potions. Ah, I'm so glad you're aiming to be a champion too. This is the best news ever. Man, I'm so excited. I can barely stand still. Guess I'll just go battle every trainer I run into. Ay, caramba. Now, I personally would never let my Pokemon get low enough to heal them in combat. But if I did, let's pretend that it wouldn't faint after I heal them. And we can talk to this guy here. Welcome to the Cortando Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Leo, yes? Great. Now, in order to face Gym Leader Katie, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Cortando Gym, that means taking on the olive roll. Olive production is a big part of life in Cortando. We've held the Olive Harvest Festival here each year for generations to usher in bumper crops. To pass our gym test, you'll need to roll an olive-shaped ball all the way to the goal. Your efforts should help ensure we get a great olive harvest next year, too. The staff are over at the olive rolling field will explain the rules to you in detail. I'll register the location north of here. And that means it's time for us to get going. And on to South Province Area 2, where we can find the olive field where we'll hit this ball into the goal. Welcome to the olive rolling field. This gem test is all about stamina. You'll need to push with all you've got to get a large olive ball rolling and make it all the way to the end. Get the ball over various obstacles, then push it into the goal to clear the course. Now that you're all filled in, are you ready to start the gym test? You bet I am. Great. And here we are, the olive rolling gym test. And I am speeding this segment up because as fun as this clip might look, it turns out trying to control Koraidon and getting this all the way to the end is actually a lot more difficult than it looks. Especially because these little small lives actually block the ball better than these fences do. And these fences are taller than them. But after much struggle and hitting it backwards, I do get back over the fence and into the goal. With the gym test conquered, we can go ahead and speak back to the lady out front and then challenge the gym leader. With that performance, I'm sure we can look forward to a great olive harvest next year. I'm happy to declare your gym test officially cleared. Congratulations. Please report your result to the lobby staffer at the gym. Good luck in your battle against Katie. So, there you have it. Now we're back off to the gym. Now, the gym itself is actually across from this little bakery/restaurant, which is actually owned by Katie herself. Because if you remember, she was referred to as the Battling Baker. So we'll be battling on top of that once we go talk to the staffer inside here. Welcome back, Leo. I hear you're on a roll out there. A big congratulations from me for successfully clearing the gym chest. Now you've earned the right to challenge Gym Leader. Good luck. Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Katie, the Sugar Bug? Yes, I am. Very well, allow me to show you to the battle court. And with that, we've made it to our first gym battle. Eat up, my cute little Pavilion. Oh, what a lovely trainer you are. Thank you very much for your skillful olive rolling. It was quite impressive. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I'm the owner here at Patisserie Soapberry. Oh, that's right. I'm not in my shop. I'm on duty as the leader of the Cortando Gym right now. Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I am the gym leader here in Cortando. My main line of work is crafting sweets as a pastry chef. Little sweets that bring happiness with just one bite. Bug-type Pokemon hiding in foliage. Both are small, yet very powerful. Don't let your guard down unless you'd like to find yourself knocked off your feet. Now, starting this battle, obviously, we're gonna start with Lobster. And you're challenged by Gym Leader Katie, who is sending out Nimble, a little bug type who I think evolves into a fighting type. Now, Nimble is, don't take my bug type Pokemon lightly. You'll be in for a world of pain if you do. Nimble is a little guy, so I'm just gonna Terrasilize fire type and incinerate this bug so it doesn't see another day. And little Lobster there, so proud, so happy to have those candles on his head. Now, I don't actually know if he'll outspeed little Nimble, but he'll definitely try, and there he goes. Say goodbye to Katie's first bug, and the first Pokemon we've beat in our gym challenges. Now, she's gonna follow up with another Pokemon. Ooh, Ralts wants to learn Hypnosis. Let's replace Growl. I think Growl is not good, whereas Hypnosis is a staple for Gardevoir. And she's going to be sending out Tarantula. Tarantula, I think, is a pretty cute Pokemon. It's a little spider, and its evolution is pretty cool, Spidops. It's like a ninja spider. But just like Nimble, Tarantula is not long for this world. That's the second Pokemon in our gym challenge defeated. And little Lobster here is carrying all of this on his back, undeterred. And Batman wants to learn Quick Attack. Let's see. What does Batman want to lose? Helping Hand? I think I'd rather keep Helping Hand for some future double battles if possible. So instead, I'll get rid of Growl. And there we go. Batman can now Quick Attack. Now, Gym Leader Katie is about to send out Teddiursa, who's actually a normal type. Oh, you're quite good, aren't you? How should I roll things out from here? Teddiursa actually has a decent chance of surviving my attacks because it's not weak to fire. Now, my little Pokemon, time to break free from your cocoon and come into your own. And of course, the whole gimmick of Terrasalization is that it changes their type. So she's going to go from a neutral type to one that is weak to Lobster. So unfortunately, due to the bad choices of this gym leader, Teddiursa is not long for this world. Say goodbye. Oh, he actually survives one, which is pretty impressive, but I guess that makes sense for Ace. And he's gonna Fury Swipe, which is gonna hit twice, 3 times, a 4th time. Goodness gracious, he wants me dead. But unfortunately, I do outspeed, and Teddiursa is gonna be lying in a grave with his siblings. Goodbye, little buddy. The opposing Teddiursa has fainted. You defeated Gym Leader Katie. All of my sweet little Pokemon dropped like flies. Well, they were bugs. And we get 2,700 Poké as prize money. And what's this? Lobster's evolving? Oh my god. Little Lobster's gonna grow up. He's not gonna be so little anymore. And no. Lobster stopped evolving. I just drew that image for him earlier. We're not having him become a Crocalor this episode. Your strength rose during our battle like a nice bread in the oven. I think I stayed pretty consistent. I feel that I may need to work on my own strength as well. Congratulations, you passed. As proof of your victory against me, the gym leader, allow me to present you with this gym badge. I hope you'll enjoy it alongside a heaping serving of some of my deluxe handmade treats. There it is, Cortando Gym defeated. Victory Road. The bug badge. With one gym badge in your possession, Pokemon of up to level 25 will be easier to catch, and will listen to your commands as well. I see you have quite the appetite as well. How about a little TM as the frosting on this cake? You obtain TMO 21 Pounce. I don't know what Pounce has to do with her. Once you found a TM during your travels, you can then make a TM machine to make copies of that TM. You did know that, right? Of course I did. I wish you luck in your future adventures. May they be as sweet and lovely as a good dessert. Off you go then, until next time you meet. Bye, Katie. And I feel like that's a pretty good place to leave this off. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call. Always interrupting me. Hey, Leo. Just had to tell you, my Pokemon are learning some pretty cool new moves. Be ready. How'd it go at the gym, by the way? Oh, I passed. It was easy. Yes, haha! I mean, it was obvious you were gonna pass, but congrats. I'm so glad I encouraged you to take on the gyms. Nice job, pass to me. I'm training hard too, by the way, day and night. Going all over the place to boot. Thank goodness we've got the map app. It helps a ton of figuring out where to go next. Especially in a huge place like Paldea. After all, the path to get stronger usually has some strange stops and detours. Speaking of going strange places, I wonder what Arvin's up to. Anyways, catch you later. I hope you know I'm gonna want to battle if we run into each other. So, this feels like a good place to stop. So, I'll see you guys next time on Pokemon Scarlet. Maybe with some live commentary.